I really thought you should know more about cloves and what cloves are. Now, cloves are a spice made from the flower buds of an evergreen tree called Syzygium aromaticum. Now, the clove flower buds are harvested in their immature state and then dried. Cloves are grown in India and Madagascar, okay? But Indonesia is mostly closely associated with the production of cloves. Okay. Now, this has been my question for the longest. Why are cloves so expensive? Why are cloves so expensive? You guys, I went in an Indian shop wanting to buy the whole cloves, okay? Not the clove powder, but the actual cloves like this one. And you know how much they were costing? 100 grams, it was about $8 something. I was like, wow, I can't buy this. This is just small for the amount of money I'm paying. I want you to know why cloves are expensive. All right, guys. The harvested flower buds are separated from the clusters by hand. They actually do this by hand, and it takes a long time. Imagine picking them up with their own hands, you guys, and they spread in the drying yard, okay, for drying. Okay, so that's what they do. They actually take them by hand. They don't use any machines. They actually do it by hand. So that's a lot of labor, okay, in actually harvesting these cloves. So that's why they are very, very expensive. Now, if you are a clove user, you know what I'm talking about. Cloves are very, very expensive, but the clove powder is not that expensive compared to the actual whole cloves. Okay, now the cloves ground, they are very, very cheap, okay, $3.95 where I buy. Now I'm actually going to share with you where to buy the cloves, okay guys, so keep on watching. Now, where to buy the cloves? Now, cloves can be found in small jars in the spice section of the supermarket. You will see both the whole cloves and ground cloves, but you might be able to find them offered for a lower cost, okay guys, where they are labeled as clavos de olo or simply clavos. Now, international grocery stores also often sell cloves for far less than you will them in the supermarket. Now, some specialty markets offer penyan cloves, which are gourmet cloves that are individually selected by hand to ensure that each one is flawlessly shaped. Okay, so that's where you can find cloves. In supermarkets you can find them, but I find like in supermarkets they're a bit expensive than the Indian shops. So I would really encourage you to go in an Indian shop, any Indian shop where you are, and then you can find some cloves. You will find it, and it's a bit cheap, okay, but I'm not gonna promise that it's gonna be cheap, because cloves, the whole cloves, are very expensive, guys. 100 grams for $8 something. Aka Jarud. Now, this is why cloves are so expensive. Cloves also have to be picked by hand, as they are only harvested when they reach a particular length. Okay, guys, this need for a visual inspection means that clove harvesting takes an extremely long time. The second reason that cloves are expensive is that the trees which produce the spice have a very low yield. Okay, guys, so that's why it's very expensive. They have to inspect, they have to do a visual inspection. So guys, these cloves, they have to reach a particular length, okay, for it to be harvested. They actually need to do a visual inspection before they pick them out, and also they do a hand pick. You guys, that's a lot of time and that's a lot of labor. That's why cloves are very expensive. But in my own opinion, I really think it's worth buying because it's very powerful. Cloves are very, very powerful. So I really think that, yeah, it's worth your money. You can go and purchase the cloves. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please give me a big thumbs up and also comment below. Do you find cloves very expensive to buy? If you do, I want to know in the comment section. Do you think the clove powder is actually cheaper than the whole cloves? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.